is this a team you could play 5 guards against pretty well, Indiana State?
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can do a lot of things if we just get our heads right. So right now, I'd like to say we're a Jekyll and Hyde team. We haven't been a Jekyll and Hyde. You lose 5 out of the last 6 games. There's no Hyde to it. But the team that we saw against Northern Iowa in the second half, I think, is a team that we could have regardless of whether one of the bigs is on the floor or not. We've just we've met a lot here in the last 24 hours. Lots of film, lots of meetings, lots of individual meetings. We'll see. The thing that I've told our staff, we'll just continue to try to find a way for us to be successful. And we're looking at all options right now. But, yes, we could play small against this team if we wanted to.
So what are you really searching for when you watch all that film and you're looking at all the halves you've played well, all the ones you haven't played as well?
I think there's 2 things, Todd, that we've really pointed out in our film. The lack of effort that we play with at times, specifically after getting popped in the mouth. That's an analogy. It's not a truth. But when we get hit really hard, how we respond, we've tried to teach that. And the other thing is turnovers. We just continually talk about turnovers. The first play of the game was a great example against Loyola. Is that we got a steal, we played great defense, and we dribbled it off our leg. First play of the game. At the 5-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken, we were 5 for 7 of the field, and we had 7 turnovers. 7. And everybody's talking about, well, you have this record when you score 70 or more points, and you're really good at this and this, and your pace of play. Well, pace of play's got nothing to do with it. 19 turnovers has got something to do with it. Cut it down to 10. Virginia played an entire ball game the other night and had 2 turnovers. 2 in a whole game. We had 19. We've had 19, 17, and 15, I think, in our last 4 games. And we just can't do that. We got to stop turning the ball over.
When Loyola got crushed by Missouri State, what happened in that one? Was it that they just couldn't hit a shot? Did they get the same funk that we go into if we don't hit a shot, as far as defensively and mentally or whatever it is?
I think everybody goes through it, Marv. Everybody goes through it. They didn't make a shot. They struggled. They struggled to make a 3. They struggled to score, but I don't want to take away with what Missouri State did. Missouri State played really well. They scored 75 points, and if I'm not mistaken, they shot great from the threes. I think they had 13 threes maybe. I can't remember the exact stat, but it was
Missouri State went on a long run like what happened to us. And
in the second half, not in the first half, but in the second half. The first half, it was kind of they took a lead in the first half, but it was really in the second half is when they scored 11 points in the second half. Loyola did 11 points. It happens to everybody. It happens to every team.
So
and
their modus operandi is to throw it in to the big man. What happened to him in the second half? I mean, did they double him? Is that how you do it?
Well, they changed defenses. They did a lot of changing and switching defenses to keep them on their back heels. Yeah, a lot. And but point blank, they guarded him better than what we did the other night. We didn't guard him a lick.
If you have a guy like that's as tall as Pippen, is it better to front somebody like that or play behind him?
No question. It's better to front. No question.
Is that what happened? I don't think so.
He never fronted but one time in the entire game, not once. That's another issue that we're having right now is a focus issue and a listening issue, and hopefully we'll do better at that. That certainly wasn't the game plan going in, to play behind Krutwig. It's never been the plan.
With it being the Blackout cancer game tomorrow, and the community usually comes out for that game and grows, is it a chance to win back fans maybe you've lost with this unfortunate kind of string of losses?
Well, I thought our fans were great against Northern Iowa. When you talk about win-back fans, I thought we won them back in the second half about how we played against Northern Iowa. I want our fans to be happy with our effort. We've not made great effort here lately. And that's on me as a head coach. I got to get these guys to play harder. I didn't even know it was a Blackout cancer game. I'm sorry. That shows you how much I'm just focused into what we do. If you can't play hard on Blackout cancer night, I don't know when you couldn't play hard. So, but right now, we're our own worst enemy. We've got to take care of that. And like I said, we wake up every day. I wake up every day. I don't wake up a lot because I'm not sleeping a lot. But what I do every day is I focus on what can we do to get this basketball team better. And that's what I'm going to continue to do every single day, every moment that I have.
You know, we talked about focus and you know, we don't get to see practice, Barry, but do you feel like you have their attention? You feel like they're looking at you when you're talking to them and you have their attention in practice?
I was really caught off guard with what happened at Loyola because we felt like we had great preparation going in that game. That was a shock to me. I don't mind telling you I was completely floored for what happened. I was shocked. I was shocked. We'd had great preparation. We had their attention. Obviously, after a game like Northern Iowa, you would think, yeah, we've had, but I can't answer today. Today's a big day. Yesterday, we did not practice yesterday. We'd gone 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd gone 4 days in a row. Yesterday would have been our 5th day in a row. We weren't going to do that. So we didn't take yesterday off, but we met and watched film yesterday and continue to try to do that to see if it'll help us.
Any other questions?
Okay, guys, thanks a bunch.
So-
You bet.